Well, everyone was and is still worried about the Snap shutdown, which, as of the recording of this video at 12:21 p.m. Central Standard Time on November 5th, the Snap shutdown is still on, and we are about a week into it now. So 42 million Americans are probably pacing around a little bit, wondering if they're going to be able to buy groceries. Again, my position on Snap, I always have to reiterate it because my criticisms of people on it are the people who are taking advantage of it. I fully believe that there are millions of Americans that need it, especially temporarily between jobs after a layoff, or if they're just trying to get by. I don't have a problem with it. I just have a problem with people that take advantage of the system. But now India big mad as Walmart has frozen all hiring of thousands of H-1Bs, in addition to a shakeup of 2.1 million jobs at Walmart now in question due to AI. It seems like everybody's freaking out about AI. And of course, we've got some Snap updates as well. Let's start with this. Do not redeeming it. Walmart freezes hiring of thousands of, quote, skilled workers, or not skilled, following the new $100,000 tariff imposed by the U.S. government. Now, this is not brand new, but it looks like they've finally spoken out about it. Walmart currently has more than 2,300 employees with H-1Bs, mostly in tech and corporate management areas. But the new rule, published September 19th, has made them to decide to freeze all new hires, since not many companies are ready to pay $100,000 per worker. And that doesn't necessarily mean local hiring talent. It actually means sacrificing innovation. Wrong. If these people were truly indispensable, Walmart would be paying the $100,000. Everybody knows that. If these people were truly like, we cannot live without them as a company, then Walmart would just pay the $100,000. Like there's no question about it. Walmart would just pay the $100,000 and bring in these people that they just can't find anywhere in America. The reality is that's not the case, and they are just using it to hire cheap slave labor. I guess I could zoom in a little bit more so maybe you can see the article. The process has become practically inoperable. Companies do not know how to proceed, and the government is not providing any clear guidelines. Well, hire Americans, right? Hire Americans. It's like, it's literally, it's that simple. You know what I'm saying? It just hire Americans. It's that simple. By the way, Walmart boss now warns about shakeup that will impact 2.1 million jobs at America's biggest employer. You know what I mean? Like, when I talked about the H-1Bs, that's a good thing. The AI impact also is rolling downhill into ad spend. I've got a video about that later. And I think that's going to be interesting. But the CEO of Walmart has warned that AI will reshape every single job across the retail giant's 2.1 million strong workforce. Doug McMillon says that transformation will redefine how America's largest employer operates from top to bottom, affecting at least 1.6 million U.S. workers in the U.S. alone. Speaking at a Harvard Business event on Monday, McMillan, ironic, said that the company was going on the offense with AI, predicting sweeping changes for cashiers, warehouse staff, store managers, and executives alike as automation spreads through every corner of the business. Every job we have is going to change in some way, whether it's getting the shopping carts off the parking lot, or the way our technologies work, or certainly the way leadership roles change, McMillan said. The CEO's blunt assessment marks one of corporate America's clearest acknowledgments that the AI revolution will transform not just office jobs, but frontline retail and logistics roles across the country. The warning comes as, of course, rapid corporate changes are rolling out. Now, this is what AI is going to do, and people weren't ready for it. People weren't ready for it. You know, And it's going to cost millions and millions and millions of jobs across this country. Now, what will these people go do? I don't know. What we want to do is equip everyone to make the most out of their new quote tools that are available. Learn, adapt, add value, drive growth. I mean, in the next year alone, there won't be any checkouts. Like, you're going to use some sort of RFID tag to enter the store. They've been testing this technology for years. There's going to be some tag that you enter the store with, and it's going to automatically tag all your devices, and you're just going to walk right out the store, and it's going to automatically bill you. That's going to be like 2026. So you're losing probably hundreds of thousands of cashiers across the country. Baggers, well, the cashiers, I think, also bag at Walmart. Shelf stocking will be done by robots. That's undoubted. That'll probably be in the next year. This is going to be, we are going to see the middle to lower middle class completely crushed by AI. Unlike a lot of the other changes, AI will also affect some top line people, high earners, like development, coders, people in tech support and tech. AI will replace a lot of that, but AI is going to crush the middle class. The retailer, which operates more than 10,000 stores in 19 countries, has been steadily weaving AI into its operation for years, using predictive analytics to stock shelves, algorithms to manage delivery routes, and new ChatGPT-powered shopping tools to guide online customers. The CEO says that it's far from cutting staff immediately. Walmart is expanding access to digital training through its Walmart Academies, the company's global education program that's logged 5.5 million hours in training in 2023. If I were in retail right now, and let's say you're at Walmart, that's your full-time job, take advantage of whatever training they're offering you. What I'm trying to tell people is, like, the AI revolution is here, but it doesn't mean everything's going to change overnight. It's going to take years before a lot of these jobs are phased out. It's going to happen, slowly, but then it'll feel like all at once. So the more you can train yourself on any of this technology that these companies are rolling out, the more likely you'll be able to keep your job. I mean, I've seen that even at my own company. I have a video, again, coming out later. Ad spending is down nearly 40%. My views are up. How do I acknowledge that? How do I fix that? There is none. Like, there's no, like, that's just the new norm. That's the new norm. I mean, and I have to change. I have to figure out, well, how can I integrate some AI? How can I keep my graphic designer paid? Well, I can give him more work so that he can utilize AI in some of the work he's doing to keep him employed a little bit longer, to keep him employed, keep him working. But, graphic designers, look at Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola just did their big Christmas ad. It was completely done by AI. People are not going to be hiring designers, graphic designers, artists anymore. You have to figure out how to, use it. This on top of Walmart capturing 26% of SNAP grocery spend over the last year. With SNAP completely gone, we're starting to see some really base takes coming out, though. This is a difference between Gen X and Gen Z and Gen Y.
Right now, you're clearly seeing the difference between Gen X and Gen Z. Gen X, motherfuckers like me, we ain't worried about this SNAP program and all these food stamps and bullshit. It's you dumb Gen Z motherfuckers with 5 or 6 kids by 4 different baby daddies that's worried about this shit. Yep. You know why? Because us Gen X motherfuckers know how to get the fuck up, go the fuck to work, and at the end of the week, we get a paycheck that helps us pay our bills and put the food in our house that we need. We ain't out buying fake motherfucking jewelry and bullshit ass cars we know we can't afford and living a lifestyle that we could never motherfucking possibly pay off.
Right.
It's that simple. So you Gen Z dumb motherfuckers walking around with $100,000 in motherfucking school motherfucking debt on motherfucking cars that you can't afford, debt on your motherfucking mouth, your motherfucking neck.
Yeah.
A lot of you women got debt on your ass but can't feed your motherfucking kids.
Literally.
Complain to the world. My SNAP benefits been taken away from me, bitch. If you wasn't selling them motherfucking for the last 2-3 years, maybe you'd have food in your motherfucking house. Let's talk about that shit. But we don't want to bring that up. We just want to say it's Trump's fault and he fucked everybody, even though you mismanaged your motherfucking benefits and you spent all your damn money and sold all your motherfucking stamps, so now you ain't got no food.
I mean, there is kind of a convergence happening. We have this SNAP kind of pushback We have Walmart saying, hey, 2.1 million jobs are going to be affected by AI. We know what that really means. We see Amazon saying, well, we're going to fire 600,000 people in the next 2 years. They had their leaked report. So how many of these 2.1 million jobs from Walmart are going to evaporate? Half, probably. Half. So now you're going to have 3 to 5 million Americans just being laid off by Walmart, grocery and Target and stuff alone. Those jobs they're not getting laid off because times are slow. Their jobs are legitimately being replaced. They're legitimately being replaced. And while I think it's smart to cut off the H-1B program because Americans are going to need these jobs, things are looking really dire. And you guys know I don't like to doom pill. I don't like to, be overly crazy and overly over the top. But I am legitimately concerned. Like I said, I've got a video later today talking about how it's affected my business too in a big, big way. I mean, I've never seen anything like this in my 10 years of doing this. My views are higher than they've ever been, and my earnings are lower than they were 5 years ago. It's AI slop. People are afraid to spend advertising dollars right now because they don't know what's going on with AI. Walmart is a good canary in the coal mine here. And this is something for people to take heed. I don't want people to get scared. I want people to get trained. And Walmart is something worth watching because if they have a massive layoff, 500, 400, 500,000 people, I'm not going to be surprised. And I think they'll do that next year. All their distribution centers, warehouses, they're all going to be gone. It's all going to be robots. That's what's going to be at Amazon too. It's definitely scary times out there. I'm sorry that this video is so spooky, but you got to cover the news. I hope you're informed by this video. If you were, please do leave a like on it. If you haven't yet, please subscribe or follow down below, and we'll talk to you again real soon.